Greenvale General Hospital is down the road by the lake. It's too far to walk. Come on, get in the car.
If I'm riding in a car, George, I prefer to be the driver. Can you provide a car for me?
What are you talking about? You don't even know how to get there.
Which is another good reason for me to drive, George. I need to learn my way around town.
Oh, man.
No, I agree with you, George.
Very well. Then I'll ride with you. I want to keep an eye on you.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Just one thing, Agent Morgan. Your involvement in this case is limited. That means you don't have to learn your way around town.
George, we better get moving. The hospital closes at 2100.
2100? What time is it? Oh my god, we got a time limit. How do I know what time it is? Oh, it's 10 o'clock right now. Oh, we got... What do you mean we got a rush? We got like 10 hours.
Agent Morgan, get us there quickly, but drive within the speed limit. Just because you have a badge doesn't mean you can drive like a maniac.
George, what are you, his mother?
We just need to get the autopsy results.
Agent York isn't accustomed to the town yet. Give him a little slack.
Oh my god. Can we go?
Well then, Agent York, let's get going.
Sure.
No, it's raining. The rain's so loud in this game. I don't like driving in this. I hope I'm not backing into anything. Oh my god. Okay, wiper blades. No, that's signal light. There we go. I don't know what way I'm going. Okay, my signal light is on right, so let's go right. I don't know how fast I'm supposed to be going. Left. I don't see speed limit signs anywhere. These guys are gonna think I don't know how to drive. Which is true. I don't. At least not in this game. Oh my god. Turn that off. God, it's driving slow. I don't think it lets me go any faster. Oh yeah, here we go. Put the sirens on. Yeah! Is he gonna yell at me for driving fast? How do I get over there? Is there a map? Oh my god. Going out of control. This isn't helpful. Driving with my signal light on for like 25 minutes. Okay, we gotta get into the main row somehow. Oh my god. Okay, this is the main road. I think we can go this way. I haven't caused any more damage to the car yet. Which is good. Let's go. Go, go, Power Rangers. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. They must regret letting me drive now, that's for sure. You guys aren't freaking out? Oh my god. You guys okay? Yeah? Okay. So yeah, I leave my signal light on for like 20 minutes when I don't need it, and then when I do need it, I don't use it. I'm a good driver. Oh my god, the road's slippery, or the controls are just very sensitive. I need gas too. Oh, I didn't. I guess I should get gas the next time I'm back in the city. Let's see, are they gonna comment how bad of a driver I was?
It's a pretty big hospital. Guess they wanted to be ready for alloy food poisoning.
What am I wearing?
It's another leftover from the town's prosperous slumber days. Hard to imagine now, though, isn't it?
My mother always talked about how energetic this town used to be. Almost like a gold rush.
I don't think I turned the music down.
Impressive.
But the hotter the fever, the faster it moves. And so now there's hardly anyone left to lead this place.
Pains me to watch my hometown lose so many citizens. Beyond your understanding, I'm sure.
Yes, I'm sorry to say that it is.
And that's why this case is our problem. There really isn't any need for you to get too involved.
How come you guys aren't wearing raincoats? A popular fish in Greenvale replenishes the monument of your health. Do I just eat it raw? Or can I cook it?
Hello, Sheriff.
Freckly Fiona. Wow.
Hi there, Fiona. We're here to see Usha. Do you know where he is?
I think Dr. Johnson is in the computer room.
A computer room. In a hospital?
Nice to meet you, Mr. FBI agent. The computer room is where our employees share a computer.
Very nice to meet you, too. I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. How did you know I was FBI?
Easy. None of the police in this town wear cologne.
Wow.
Besides, that scar on your face is the biggest rumor in town.
Rumors get exaggerated as they spread, even in the countryside.
What great
What's
animations.
the reading, if I may ask?
What is this
You
conversation?
haven't heard of this yet? It's a recent bestseller mystery. It's set in the U.S., a small traditional North American town close to the Canadian border. A peaceful, traditional place. However, that peaceful town is shattered by a terrible
Oh, just like
the
what's
murder
happening
of a
here?
local girl.
And that incident causes grief and sadness to everyone in town.
Hmm.
But everyone feels the seditious, heinous evil still lurking, alive. Yes, much like the situation right now here in Greenvale.
Fiona, don't say that.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Anna dead and all.
Don't worry. Books are written to entertain. It's good you're enjoying it. What we're faced with here is a terrible crime committed in a real world. Much different from that of a novel. So there's no need to
Well,
apologize.
she just explained how it wasn't different, but whatever. Okay, let's get out of here. Why? What's going on? What? Computer room. Oops. Office. Ward. I think I'm hungry. the frick did I get in there? Here we go.
We couldn't find him.
Fiona needs to check her information.
No, I don't think so. Does the doctor like playing games by any chance?
What do you mean?
There's a message on the computer, and a card key already set in place. The king passes the rook and meets the bishop. Knight takes a pawn along for the queen.
What does that all mean?
It's a simple puzzle.
Zach, let's take him up on his challenge. You can do this, right?
I think I'm supposed to be Zach. Oh my god. King passes. I don't know what a rook is. Oh no. Rook. What does a rook look like? Images. Apparently a rook is a bird. That's not helpful at all. Chess. There we go. Okay, rook is the tower. King. What's the king? Is that the king? Or is that the pope? I don't know. I know so much about chess. Well, that one's probably the bishop. Yeah, pope, right? Yeah, okay. King. No, that's the king. I thought that would be the bishop. That's a cross on his hat. Okay, so king passes rook. Rook meets bishop. Knight takes pawn to the queen. I think that was the queen. I don't know. King passes rook and meets... No! Is this the bishop? Bishop. I'm just doing them in order it says. Knight takes pawn. Checkmate. Oh, so you just needed to know what they looked like. And I kind of cheated by looking it up.
The doctor awaits below with the deceased.
Another code? But there's nowhere to insert a password.
It's not.
More games.
It's not code. He's
Don't
saying
get
go
me
down
to
to
call Usha up
the
here
morgue.
right now.
No need, George. The message appeared with the card key. It's telling us where to use it.
This is not the time to be joking around, Agent Morgan.
We're not. I'm not.
Dr. Usha is below with the deceased. With Anna. Below being underground, I take it. Simple. Simple.
Yeah,
Then it's time to meet the mischievous architect of this little game.
I'm confused.
Nah.
How is that a riddle? The doctors with the deceased underground. Obviously, that means the morgue. I don't think there's a puzzle with that. Whatever. Let's go. Let's just go down there. It's a little weird he did have that chess game for it to tell us that he's down in the morgue, but whatever floats your boat, I guess. How do we get down there? Hey, miss. Okay, that kid's scary looking. Say goodbye. Sorry, I couldn't help it. That's not helpful. How do I get downstairs? Oh my god. Thanks. Every single one of these rooms is being cleaned. Do not enter. Oh, here's the stairs. Some of these doors look like they're just leaning on the walls. Like that one. I made a mistake before. I said this game was made in 2001. It wasn't. It was made in 2010. So this looks... I don't know. I gave it too much praise for how it looked. Considering it was made 9 years after I said it was made. Oh. So what other games were made in 2010 that look way better than this? Like, you think 2010... Yeah, the PS3 and all that was out. So you got games that look like really good. Even like you compare this to like, I don't know, a Wii game. Like something like Mario Galaxy. That game looks amazing. You compare it to this. I don't know. What should we do, Zang? Let's go talk to the good doc. Oh my god, let us in. Really? Really? Gotta do this to me? Punish me for going in the wrong door? Why is there a waiting area in the morgue? Oh, whatever. Hi, Doc. Can you stop messing around and just give us a report?
Usha, sorry to keep you waiting.
Ah, you made it. Let's get started, shall we?
Hi.
This is Agent Morgan from the FBI.
Nice to meet you.
Call him
I'm Usha
York, though.
Johnson, the doctor in this hospital.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please call me York. Everyone calls me that.
Very well, Agent York.
Are you a forensic practitioner?
Let's just say I've dealt with corpses before.
That battle of wits, by the way. Did you create that yourself?
I just wanted to see if our FBI agent could handle the task.
All I did was place them in the order you stated.
Well, it was pretty fun.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it.
Oh my god.
We don't have much time. We need those autopsy results.
Yeah, I agree. No time to be playing chess. Look at these two nerds.
Next time, try challenging us without obstructing an investigation. You've angered the monarch.
From the onset of rigor mortis, the stiffening of the muscles, the time of death is estimated to be between 20 and 2200 hours.
Okay.
That's still quite early for such a crime to take place. Note that there are 2 exterior wounds, pressure marks around the neck, and a long cut running from chest to abdomen. Blood marks on her right hand tell us she was gripping something round in her right hand.
Everyone starts looking at their hands.
Her skull is also fractured, but that is unrelated to the cause of death. It probably happened to her after she was killed. Now, I first thought death by suffocation, due to the marks on her neck. But after further investigation, I now have a different conclusion. The direct cause of death was loss of blood from the wound.
Okay.
Which means...
She was cut up while she was still alive.
Yes, a sharp knife was used. It was inserted beneath the sternum and then quickly sliced downwards. The excessive loss of blood from her internal organs is what actually killed her. Her nails are clean, and with no skin cells from the attacker. She also doesn't appear to have been bound nor badly beaten. She was apparently killed without resistance.
She drugged or something?
The tragic thing, however, was that she was unable to speak her story to anyone who could hear her cries.
supposed to mean.
The perpetrator cut out Anna's tongue.
Well, I believe she was drugged first.
See, I was
raised
right.
her consciousness, and then the killer killed her. Now, the killer most likely has a deep, traumatized past concerning women. He probably cannot converse with them normally.
It's Thomas.
Cutting out the tongue suggests a very lonely
Thomas.
individual. Either that or a truly hardcore sadist. He must get off on watching women suffer, especially when they can't answer back. He watched as the blood pumped from her body, as she gradually grew cold. A case in Seattle in 1985.
God,
much
ramble
like
on.
Usha, please, limit your report to your findings as a doctor. Criminal profiling is my job.
Wow.
You're wrong, also. Anna died fully, deeply, painfully aware of what was happening to her.
But,
How do you know that?
Tell me, what time
Now
did it
you're
stop
playing
raining
doctor.
on the night Anna was killed?
Just before I went to bed, right after the movie on TV ended, so around 1 a.m.
What movie was it?
An American Werewolf in London.
Directed by John Landis, 1981. So the rain stopped, accompanied by the ending song, Blue Moon.
What does this matter?
George, would you mind if I examined Anna myself?
Oh my
What
God.
more do you hope to find?
You sick bastard.
I'm sure I mentioned that I have a personal interest in cases like these.
What am I doing? Traces of evaporated liquid around the eyes. She must have cried before she was murdered. His age isn't immediately apparent, though he can't be that old. Looks like a trustworthy doctor. Really deep in thought. Still no hint of smile. There's no reason we should focus on our efforts on George. We shouldn't stare at her too long. You look at her feet. Amy's body's lying on the table. Beautiful blonde hair, stunning even in death. Kind of weird thing to say. There's something in her hand. Judging from the impression, she was holding something in her hand, but it was removed around 6 hours after death. Kind of looks like that twig I grabbed before. The object was circular with a relief shaped like a peace mark. She's neatly wearing fake fingernails. The tongue has been removed. Look at the sharp edge of the stump. Ah!
From her lack of resistance, I'd say that Anna's injuries happened very quickly. Unable to speak, she was then left to cry herself to death.
Zach, it's all starting to come together.
Cry blood?
The perpetrator stayed with her for at least 2 hours until it stopped raining.
Why?
At the estimated time of her death, it was still raining. But you can still see tear marks on her cheeks. That means she was killed under a roof somewhere. She was then carried into the woods after it stopped raining.
There's one other thing. Her tongue was removed with a very blunt knife. In fact, it's more likely it was simply chopped off.
X.
Are you a passionate man?
Well, not particularly, but I am man enough should the moment call for it.
George, how about you?
I'm very passionate. Yes. Especially when it comes to women. But I don't see what that has to do with anything.
George, the perpetrator, is just like you. He's passionate about women.
But the doctor said the
He's
opposite.
passionate kisser. This was a kiss of death.
When he ripped her tongue off his teeth?
The perpetrator. Bit up, honest.
Yeah.
We'll never get a dental print from a wound like this. But this is still a big lead.
I can't imagine doing that. It's weird. Oh, what are you doing?
Jackpot, Zach. A shame, but our old-time all-American sightseeing tour just came to an end.
This case is now under the jurisdiction of the FBI. I'm assuming command. I'll need you to assist me in the investigation.
What in the hell do you mean, Agent Morgan? I know I said I was passionate, but you can't think I did this.
That's not why I'm assuming command, George. You're a suspect just as much as every other passionate man on Earth. Let me show you something.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of sunflower seeds.
There you go. Amazing, huh? I'm sure you have a lot of questions, but most of the details are top secret. George, Emily, we should be going. No need to stay here any longer.
Okay. I have to sign the release. Just give me a moment.
Very well. I'll go on ahead. I can't take it any longer down here. Bishop takes queen. His rook takes your queen. Then your knight takes rook. And checkmate.
Huh?
Yeah, I agree.
My first victory in the Grandmaster ranking.
Wow. Wasn't your victory, though. Someone else helped you. Oh my god, what's going on? Oh boy.
Zach, they're here.
Zombies. You know what? Let's call it the end of that episode. Let's save for now. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.